Sir, we're rolling camera, we're live.
What? Oh, hello. Welcome to Science Palooza. I'm your host, Kevin Hanna. Today, we're going to be talking about cells. Now see, cells, they're microscopic, so we've already kind of magnified this one a little bit, but for viewers who are blind out there and need to see it a little closer, well, we're going to magnify it for you. And there we have it, the cell. Well, cytoplasm at least. Okay, in order for a cell to be a cell, it needs the organelles required for it to function. But before we have that, we need to put the cell wall on it to hold everything in place. So, hold on. Where did I put that cell wall? Cell wall! There you are, cell wall! Woo! Okay, now that we have the cell wall down and can hold everything in, the first thing we're going to need is the nucleus. Now, the nucleus is the main part of the cell, and what it does is it holds DNA, which is the genetic coding to make the cell work, and it also helps with the cell's reproduction and protein synthesis, and just overall helps the cell function of what it's going to do. Now, being the master I am at science, I just happen to have a nucleus on me. Right here it is. Kind of lazy, so I'll just let it roll onto the cell. Okay. Now that we have the nucleus in place, we need to add the nucleolus, which goes inside of it, and the chromosomes, which surround the nucleolus in between. Yeah, you know what I mean. But the function of the nucleolus is to make ribosomes, which you'll learn about later in this lesson. And what the chromosomes do is they hold the DNA of the cell. So let me just add those for you real quick. And adage! Check that out, guys. I'm like magic or something. I don't even know. Okay. Now that we have the nucleus and the chromosomes in place, now we're going to need to add an organelle that I think is one of the most important things to the cell. And what that organelle is mitochondria! Now what that does is it makes ATP and just overall helps the cell function, and like you need it in order to survive. So let's add that right now. Now that you see we have the mitochondria in place, now we need endoplasmic reticulum, which what that does is it transports and processes and just basically builds all the chemical compounds for inside and outside use for the cell. Oh, hello. Endoplasmic reticulum's finally done. Well, we have two of them here, see. This one is going to become a smooth yar, and this one's going to be a rough yar. The reason why this one's going to be a rough yar is because ribosomes are going to bind to it, giving this rough looking appearance. The reason why they're going to bind to it is because it helps the rough yar complete its process of protein synthesis. And also, ribosomes are going to be floating around in the cytoplasm. And they're composed of 60% RNA and 40% protein. So hold on, let's just add these ribosomes real quick. Okay, now that we have both the endoplasmic reticulums in place, we can add the Golgi complex. And what the Golgi complex does is it's pretty much the main packaging center of all the proteins and fats that were produced by the endoplasmic reticulums, and then it prepares them to be shipped outside the cell membrane. And bloop! There it is. Oh snap. Okay, now that we have the Golgi complex added, now we're going to need to add some lysosomes. And what those are, they're little tiny microbodies that make the cell's digestion happen. Okay. Now the lysosomes are added, and now the last thing we need is to put a flagella on it for it to move. So we're just gonna plop one on there that I pulled magically out of nowhere. It's gonna be blue. There's our flagella added for it to move, and that wraps our cell up.
Playdoh was harmed during the making of this film.